Hey, today I'm sharing 4 elements, 4 things you must know before you write a single word of your book, even before you touch the outline of your book. There are so many people who start writing, they put down their outline, they start writing the book because they want to get their ideas, all the stuff they have in their head out. And unless you have those 4 things nailed down, you must not write the book. You must not write a single word of your book yet. Let's go. So number 1, you have to understand what problem is your book solving. What problem do you want to solve for your reader? So many people underlook that. They get going with their manuscript, they get going with all the things they want to share, but they forget to understand that every single book, now talking about non-fiction books specifically here, every single non-fiction book has some sort of solution for a problem, right? That can be even a desired outcome for the reader, right? But that desired outcome is still solving some sort of a problem, right? Let's think about, let's say a small example can be here. Let's say your reader is facing and you are in a mental health space, right? And your reader is dealing with stress, with anxiety, right? Now, this is a very broad problem, and you have to be specific, right? What kind of anxiety that is, right? Is it related to work? Is it related to health habits, maybe, right? So you have to really understand what your what problems your reader is facing, right? Sometimes you can look back at your old self, right? Because there are so many people, most of us want to share things that we used to suffer from and we used to deal with, right? So think about that. What problem are you solving? What your reader wants? What kind of solution he or she desires? And you're going to be one step ahead of everybody else, and you're going to be one step further to understanding and having a successful book. All right, so number 2, understand your why. Why do you want to write this book? What is your why, right? Because unless you understand your inner why, chances are you are not gonna be as motivated, as inspired to keep going, keep digging deeper, right, into creating this masterpiece, right? Creating this masterpiece that solves a problem. We just talked about the problem just a second ago, right? What is your why? Why do you want this book, right? Is it about a legacy? Is it about your family? Is it about your suffering from years, from decades before, right? What is your why? Write it down. Write a few things down, your maybe multiple whys, and circle them and think about which is the most important one, right? This is the thing that's going to keep driving you. This why is going to help you to select stories you want to share with your reader. It's going to help you to have and even create the outline of your book, right? Because you're going to know exactly why you're writing it and why you must share specific elements with your reader so that reader takes action, that reader changes his or her life, right? So that's number 2. Number 3, your ideal reader. We briefly mentioned reader a couple of times during this video, but so many people overlook the importance of understanding their reader. Who is that person, right? Is that person a younger version of themselves from 10, 20, 30, 40 years, right? What problems is this person dealing with? What are this person's ideal dream outcomes, desires? What are day-to-day things this person is doing, he or she struggling with? A couple of ways you can do this kind of research that I advise for my clients and people who ask me every single time. A great place to really get started with this reader understanding process is go to Amazon, go to the review section of your competition, right? look for books that are addressing similar problems that you want to address. Scroll down, look at the reviews, read the reviews of those real, genuine people, right? You're gonna discover so many things that they're sharing. Go to different blogs, Reddit, etc. There are so many options out there. If you have a chance, and I recommend that, if that's an option for you, um, if you have a chance to talk to somebody who might be your ideal reader and have a one-to-one conversation with that person, that that can overpower every single online strategy, right? My mentor taught me that years ago. I tried it many, many, many times, and you're gonna have so much clarity about your reader, and you're gonna understand that person. And once you start writing the book, it's gonna become that conversation, one-to-one conversation, right? So very important, understanding your ideal reader. Let's move on to item number 4. All right, so these are 4 steps, 4 pieces you have to really have nailed down and understand all of them before you even start writing your book's manuscript, right? Don't overlook a single one of them. All of them are almost equally important, right? So do this exercise before you start writing your book, right? You're gonna discover so many things, and we're gonna help you to even speed up all the writing process miles. You're gonna save so much hours. You're gonna save days, right? Because these 4 elements are gonna give you clarity, right? And clarity is key to create a book, an item, this unique solution that you're gonna present to the marketplace, your legacy item, right? This is your life, this is your story, right? It's very important for you and for those readers, right? More importantly for you. So I can guarantee you that these 4 elements are gonna help you tremendously to, you're gonna save so much time, you're gonna have so much more clarity, and you are going to create an item that is gonna be so much better, so much more unique, and your readers are gonna absolutely love your book. Take care.